is the big day for the puppies. It's our first visitation day, so puppy parents are allowed to put deposits down on the pups when they are 2 weeks old. But I don't allow visits until the puppies are about 4 weeks. So Mr. Cash here and Mr. Apollo, their puppy parents will be here within the hour to see him. So all of the puppies ate. The other puppies are separated right now because I gave everyone a bath, and I don't want them to get, dirty with them wrestling. So you can see that his fur is kind of wet. And when I say bath, they just gotta wash up, with a rag. They are way too young to put them in an actual bath. So we just get a wet rag and some soap, and we get them all cleaned up. We trim their nails. They are also officially 4 weeks old today. Tell them all about it. Tell them all about it, man. Come here. Gosh, I can't even see. Okay, come on. I'm going to hold you for this part. Let me see. Apollo's taking a nap. So the puppies are officially 4 weeks old today, which means they'll be dewormed. I clipped a couple of their nails because they needed it. We do that every few days because their nails grow really fast. So they still eat from mom 1 to 2 times a day, depending on how Cairo feels. But other than that, they are officially on puppy mush. Oh, my boy. Okay, my man. If you get out, then the other puppies are going to wake up. They're already fussing. Come on. Okay, come on, Cash. We'll let him walk around for a little bit. There he is. So they're officially 2 weeks old today. So they'll get dewormed. We'll get them weighed up here, and then we'll get them their second dose of deworming. We deworm all our puppies at 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and if they're with us beyond that, 10 weeks and 12 weeks, and then they are on a 3-month deworming. Unless they're like my bigger dogs. We feed the bigger dogs raw, then we deworm them once a month just to keep them safe. So other pups are here. Don't feel bad for them. They're starting their crate training. See, I've been talking too much. Now they're waking up. And once the visits are over, they will be let out with the other pups. Like I said, we keep them separate to keep these puppies clean. And I don't like to separate them at this age where there is just one of them in a crate. So we got 3 in there, 2 in there. And we use the bottom ones here too. And if we would have had more puppies, we also have the option for that. But when they are up here, you will not believe how they like to jump out. So you got to be careful about that. So we use the bottom ones. Hello, bud. This is when you know mama dog is pretty much done. So you see how she'll lay down. And it took her a little bit before she actually did it. These puppies just had some mush, but you can see she's still kind of protecting her underbelly. That's because those teeth on those little pups have come in. So this is one of the many reasons why you have to pay attention to mama dog. She's still willing to nurse, just not for a long time. And she's got to teach those pups to be a little bit more gentle. So we'll fully wean the pups by no later than next week Saturday. And that's just because that's what Cairo's doing. Every dog is different. Every mama dog is different. These puppies have been introduced to mush, like I said, but they also are starting to drink water because we put kibble in their mush with milk replacer and some other ingredients that the puppies love. So this is what we got going on. You can see Cairo's still patient with them, but she doesn't really want to stay down there. So if they start getting too rough, she's going to get up. So we got to make sure that these puppies get to eat. So some mama dogs don't mind. They'll nurse pretty much until the puppies are 8 weeks old. Every dog is different. Cairo, right around that 3-week range, she's ready to be, separated from them. So she spends a lot of time outside of the whelping area now. We're actually going to be getting rid of this box pretty soon because these guys are bigger. And they'll be getting more free reign in this room. But yeah, mama dog doesn't need to be with them 24/7. She chooses to do other things. So she's an outside girl. She likes to burn that energy. You can see she's already ready to kind of get up out of there. And that's because they are going bananas. So she cleans up after them a lot less. That's my job now, and I'm fine with that. She did a good job, excellent job. She did A plus the first 3 weeks. So Mama said, I'm tired, I need a break. So now it's my turn. Alright, you can see the little frenzy after Mama fed them, and you can see that some of them are really chunky. So they ate a lot, but that's okay. They had the mush, they ate off Mama, and this is going to be their last feeding before 4 a.m. So we stopped the overnight feedings. I think we mentioned that in a couple videos before. Stop the overnights, so this food is going to hold them until I get up and feed them again at 4 a.m. But also going to deworm them. So it's time to deworm the puppies because the puppies are 4 weeks old. And this deworming, we're going to use Pyrantel. If I can remember when I'm editing the video, I'll put this up. The price, we got this off of Amazon, this big stuff right here. So if you want to take your dog to the vet for deworming, it's probably going to run you at least 25 bucks. Or otherwise you can get this for under 25 bucks. And this is a lot of deworming medication. We use this for our big dogs, we use it for our puppies. So that is a big tip. Use this, guys. So we are going to weigh each one of them, but we already weighed. Where's my boy at? There he is. He was named Striker. Orange collar, no longer Cash. His new parents have named him Striker. Little boy, let us see your face. So while they were here visiting him, we had him weighed already. So he's 4.5 pounds. So the dosage for this medication is for every 10 pounds they get 1 milliliter. These puppies are well under 10 pounds. So we're going to break it down to 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So because Striker is 4.5 pounds, he's going to get 0.4 milliliters. We got these off of Amazon too, and you can get this in a big bulk batch. We use this for our litter. The bigger dogs use bigger syringes, but this is what we use. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to pause it here because I'm not going to be able to draw up the deworming medication, but I'll show you what it looks like when it's in the syringe, and I'll show you how the puppies like it. Alright, so we're back, and of course the camera wants to focus on the puppies, but this is what it's going to look like. Let me get the camera to focus. Just that 0.4 milliliters. So we're going to get this and we're going to give this to Striker. Here's Mr. Striker up close. I think that is a pretty cool name. So showed you we have this already drawn up, the Pyrantel. We're going to just put puppy somewhere comfortable, pop his little mouth open, and you put it right at the back of the throat, at the cheek, and then he is all done. It's just that fast. It's just like giving your baby cold medicine. Alright, so this guy right here, before we started the puppy mush, he was on the lighter side for one of the males. So he was, last time we weighed him was 2 days ago, he was 3.5 pounds. He is now 4.4 pounds. So that mush really bulked him up. He got to be a big boy. You can see he's all wet from eating and all that jazz. But this little guy, his name is Apollo. So welcome, Apollo. I'm going to see if I could film him getting his, as well as show you just how sharp these little guys' teeth are. In fact, I might just pass it over to Trainer Don, so hold on. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see these little teeth, but they are pretty sharp. Come on in, Don. Focus on those little teeth that he got. You can see, Apollo, show your teeth. Show your teeth, my man. You see those little chompers right there? Those little chompers. Okay, thank you. Alright, so pop them on your lap. That's the best way to do it. Open them up. Down the hatch. That fast. Good boy. Alright, and this little munchkin right here, this is Mr. Aries. His parents named him Aries. Aries was just weighed, so we do the same thing with him. Get him his medicine. Down the hatch. Good job, buddy. And just like that. Alright guys, the puppies are finally settled. Most of them are sleeping except for Miss Jet right here. Jet is in my lap like always because she's spoiled. They settled down. They ate. We got all of their weight so we can get them dewormed. So everybody got their medicine. As you can see, we only showed a few of them just because it gets so hectic trying to keep up with everybody. So we deworm some of them also. You can actually see how it goes. And when we deworm them at 6 weeks, we'll shoot another video because we'll be using a different dewormer. You should look it up if you haven't already, especially if you have dogs. But I was surprised when I start breeding that the different dewormers kill different parasites. So you should do your research, check that out, especially if you own a pet or you have a puppy, so you understand, because what my vet was giving me was just the pyrantel, but there are other options as well. So we will shoot the video. This one was a 1 dose, 1 and done. The fenbendazole is what we'll use at 6 weeks and 8 weeks, and that is a 3-day treatment. So they'll get that for 3 days straight, and again, it's based on weight. We'll shoot that video at a later date when these puppies are a little bit older, but until then, we say happy 4th week to the pups.